Happy Sunday, guys. How's everybody today? I'm doing very good. I got up and went to church, had a wonderful church service, and went and had lunch with my daughter. It's my granddaughter's birthday. She's 1. And then we went to Marshall's and looked around, and then I went to the grocery store and getting ready for that work week start tomorrow. So I've got a lot of stuff I've got to do because I've had the grandbabies all weekend. I ain't got anything done. So I'm doing something pretty quick tonight. Let me bring this down a little bit. I've got some French bread, and I'm going to make olive cheese bread. Just something I can snack on while I'm piddling and cook and just getting stuff ready for the week. Okay, so I'm just cutting this bread in half, and I'm going to put it on my pan, and then we're going to make our toppings for it. Pretty simple, nothing crazy today. And plus, I still have that squash and chicken casserole I made yesterday that I'm going to eat too. So I have plenty to eat. All right, so let's get started. I've got me a bowl here. And I've got some sour cream, and I'm gonna add, let's see. You guys know I have a hard time with measuring. I do it with love. Let's do about 2 big tablespoons of sour cream. And then let's do some garlic powder. About a tablespoon. Have my oven preheating to 350. And then let's do some black pepper. Oh, and guess what? One of my followers, she's such a wonderful, wonderful lady. She sent me some of those electric salt and pepper shakers. I just got to get some batteries for them, and then I'll be using them when I show you guys. She's just a blessing, just such a blessing. All right, so now I've got the garlic and the powder in there. I've got a little bit of the Parmesan Romano cheese. And it's not much. I'd say it's about maybe a teaspoon. I'm going to add that. So you can do whatever you want on your toppings. You don't even have to do what I'm doing. But this is what I love to make for my, let's see, this is 8 ounces. For my snack. It's just a great appetizer, really. You could have this at parties or anything like this. But I have Swiss, and I struggle with this name. Gruyere shredded cheese. So it's 8 ounces. And I'm going to mix that all in here. And you can use Monterey Jack. You could use mozzarella. You can use whatever you've got, really. But this really pairs well with the olives. And you just mix all this together. There's a gnat in here. One thing about living in the country, you don't never know what bugs are flying around. All right, now I've got 2 scallions, and I'm just going to cut these up. We're going to add these in. Pretty simple. Very, very simple. And then it is hotter than blue blazes outside, so I don't even want to go out there. I'm telling you, I about died a few times. Uh-oh, there went an onion in the floor. About died a few times in and out to my car from church and the store today. Okay, next we're going to cut up olives. So you can do jar ones or whatever, but I was in the deli and I thought these looked really good. It's a mix of calamari and the green ones. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to slice them up. So let me get these sliced up, and then we'll get it going. Okay, I got my olives all cut up. So next, let me get my little brush. All right, so I have all this oil left from my olives. So I'm going to brush. Let me move this out of the way. I'm going to brush the oil that was in, the olives were in, on my bread. And that's just going to flavor my bread really good too. And then we're fixing to put all this goodness on top of it as well. But This brine just makes the bread taste so good when you bite into it. And it's going to be all toasty with this cheesy olive on the top. So just put the rest of that on there. Okay, so we've got that. Now let me go ahead and let's get back to this. I've got a jar of pimentos. We're going to add the pimentos to it. And this is a 4-ounce jar of pimentos. Then we're going to add the olives in here. All right. And then we're just going to, oh, butter. I just remembered I had put my butter in here. Because I wanted to soften it. Okay. So that was 4 pats of butter. I'm glad I remembered that. I almost forgot my butter. You know, you can't forget your butter. So 4 little pats of butter as well. Okay, so look at this. This looks so good. So just mix all this together. If you were having a party, this would be great for a party too, for everybody to munch on. Cut it up and have it and all that good jazz. You could also, if you didn't want to do the olives, you could make it just like a French pizza and just make you put your toppings on there and do all that. Sometimes I do make pizzas out of that, and that's really good too. You know what I was thinking about? Who else, when you were growing up, you know, we were poor when we was growing up. I mean, I'm still poor, but I mean, I was really poor growing up. My parents didn't have a lot of money. And I remember instead of them always, you know, we didn't have takeout. We didn't have pizza and stuff like that from the stores. My mom would use light bread, and she would put pizza sauce on the light bread and Parmesan cheese. We didn't even have the, you know, we had the sprinkle cheese. We didn't even have the real cheese. And she'd toast that, and that's what we would have. That's the kind of pizzas we had growing up. There wasn't no toppings or anything like that. But those were the best days of my life. They really were. All right, we got all that mixed up. Now we're gonna top this on the bread. And it's gonna be thick, but that's okay, because that's what you want. But yeah, I remember that. And also for breakfast, I remember in the mornings when it was really cold, Mama would open up the oven and turn it on high, and we'd get ready for school. We'd stand by that oven and stay warm, get warm, you know, warm up for the morning. And I remember that. And then with those pizzas she'd make sometimes, and then sometimes for breakfast, this was the best breakfast. She'd do light bread, and she would do butter, little pats of butter on the light bread, and sprinkle it with sugar sometimes or not. Some just depended on the day. And toast that up. Oh, in the oven, broil that. Oh man, that was the best good eats, wasn't it? Anybody else ever have that growing up? It's the best. That was the best. I miss my mama and my daddy. Those were the good old days. All right. Now, I've got all that spread on here. Does that not look good, and that ain't even done yet? All right, I've got the oven on 350. We're going to put this in the oven. All right, guys, it's out of the oven, and it smells amazing. Oh, my goodness. I can't wait till this cools off, and I can really eat some of it. But let's do a little sample. Hear that crunch? Oh, my gosh, if I don't burn my fingers off. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Okay. Got a little bit of olive fell off. Why, yes, I think I will. Guys, this is so good. This is so delicious that I would love to cut this up in little pieces and serve it to my guests and stuff if they came over. Which I never have any guests, so. But I'm just saying, if I did, I would do that. Delicious, delicious. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.